Guess who's home alone and can make as many videos as she wants without feeling awkward? This girl! Hi. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Do back here with another video. So this is just gonna be a chill video and I'm gonna show you guys how I plan stuff, how I'm planning to plan. You know, because I have to plan a specific time in a week for me to plan my week. It sounds so wrong, but I've always either had a bullet journal, a planner, or just a notebook where I always write the things that I'm supposed to do. I'm also going to be planning on, my bullet journal. So this is a planner slash bullet journal, whatever you guys like to call it. It's a really good notebook. I bought this last year in November. So this cost me like 20 euros last year. It's a really good notebook, really expensive because I love notebooks. But the thing is that, you know, this year has gone to, I have some pages that I've done last year, some that I tried to do this year, but this year has been like, oh, I couldn't plan anything. Even if I wanted to plan, I just couldn't stick to it. I thought about buying a new notebook and then I was like, well, this one has like a few entries left till I think February of next year. Let me check. July 2020, January, February. Yeah, so the last entry is February 2021. So I'm planning to keep this notebook until like January, so for the next 3 months. We're sticking with my old one because I paid a lot of money for this notebook and I don't want to just discard it because it is a really good notebook, but I couldn't use it. I couldn't use it this year. Okay, so now we're here at my desk. We're gonna try and make a plan here. So you guys aren't going to see me because I'm going to switch the camera so you can see my notebook. We are going to see how I'm going to plan the next 2 weeks. So I've got 2 pages and I'm trying to organize 1 week only in 1 page. I've chosen to have like 1 week on only a single page because I was planning to use this notebook for a year or more than a year, and I also wanted to use it for other planning purposes. So where I could plan my videos, where I could plan my reading schedule, where I could plan the blogs that I want to post. I could also have a part like a brainstorming part where I just write. I have different inserts here that I really wanted to utilize, so I didn't just want the planner to be, you know, a monthly and a weekly planner, because otherwise if I didn't want to plan anything, I would have spread out the week in 2 pages so that I would have more space to write like tasks and to write appointments and all of that. So I'll show you what I've done up till now, and we'll also plan out the next 2 weeks with me, so you just see how I'm trying to organize the crazy crazy thing going on in my life right now. So we're going to see how I'm going to balance all of my tasks in this week. So this is my notebook. This is how I started. I started 21st of October till the 27th. This is last year. This is how I started. So as you see, I was trying to find a good way to just plan everything for a week, and it looks horrible, but I mean the first week. Now the second week, I decided to drop out these lines, so I thought I didn't need like a gap between the days, and I did it without a gap and it worked fine. So here as well. Now it's here, as you can see, I started making smaller dates. Here I have the days of the week, and this is where I really like this method. So this method was really working for me. So I've got like little flowers here, and then I got some new markers where I started to color them in. And this is when, you know, things start getting a little colorful. Like look at the difference between this page where it looks so dead, and then this one. Ooh, colors. I didn't want it to be like overly colorful or anything, and I didn't have time, and especially since I'm trying to have 1 week in a whole page, I don't really have that much space to just, you know, create and stuff, because as you can see, sometimes the whole column gets filled. So here again, I tried to just see if I can have something. I tried stars, I didn't like how that went back to flowers. You know, I have like, I try to put like some notes and sticky notes and just stuff. Now here I put dots, so it wouldn't be as in your face, but it would still be able to plan. You see little dots over here. So this is February. Again, February. So the times where I was here in school, I was actually really good on planning. I stuck to writing and not skipping a week. And then I think somewhere in March, so February, great. We started March. March, as you can see, has started to become a little blank because this is the time where I didn't have any lectures and I only had like assignments and term papers. And yeah, so now this is something that I wanted to try. I was bored in April, really bored, and I wanted to try something new. So I drew and painted this little koi fish, which it looks really great, but it's incredibly impractical. Like I could write only 3 things in the little to-do list, which are really short, and I didn't have any space to write anything else, so I just left it. But it looks interesting, it looks very cool. So although it is gorgeous to look at, the functionality is just horrible. I tried something else the next time. I did this, drew this little moon. I don't know what I tried to do. It's horrible. It's just, ugh. And then I think I colored something in this part and it looked horrible. So I just taped another, another piece of paper. Then I tried this method where I just did like daily goals. So I didn't want to write monthly or weekly. I tried daily. So goals, to-do list, and I tried to make like an hourly plan. It didn't work that much for me because yeah, the plan is nice to see, but I have a life where things just come up and things just change constantly. So I could be waking up at 7 a.m., but I could be also waking up at 8, and then, you know, an hour is just poof. And then bedtime at 10:30, I might be up till 12. I might be up the whole night. Some people this actually does work. So they have an hourly thing and they time themselves and they can actually stick to this type of planning, but me, I can't. So I tried to plan anything. I just wrote some random notes here. And this is the last one that I wrote. This is for the beginning of the week in November. See, apparently I forgot to write the dates, but this is my first like going back to this type of planning. First week, so far so good, but we're going to do the same thing here, and I'm just going to show you guys how I do it. So we've got a blank space. We are going to be drawing 2 parts, so here and here. Don't have a ruler because unless you are completely artsy, who the f has a ruler? And I have these little papers that I bought to write like notes on them and to-do lists and cards and everything, and I use these as my ruler. You can use also a book if you want to. You can also use bookmarks. Like I have this bookmark as well. So what I usually do is I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday are split in 2 parts. Usually the whole page is covered, so I don't need to mark anything. Now I like to flip my notebook this way because it's easier to draw the lines for me, like vertically than horizontally. It's just easier. I can somewhat see where the other line is, so I don't have to constantly like count the dots or mark anything. So that's great. And I just follow the dots and just, whoop, well that went well, didn't it? Slowly, and not going to press too hard on it because I don't want the line to be extremely like in your face. So we've done this one and you can see the flowers over here. So we're just gonna follow this line again. All right, here it's a bit wonky, but I really can't be bothered at this point. I'm also writing the dates here in German because I like to just practice my German while I'm here in Berlin. So the first day of next week is the 9th, so just write 09, 10. You can write these with other colors if you want to, but I just prefer black. 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's continue, like 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. There we go. And we'll write here November 9 till I f***ed up. I missed the day. Oh, see, now this is what was. So this should be here. Now we have to switch all of them. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, see, now look how horrible that looks. Well, at least this page looks nice. So let's just color all of the dots. And I won't keep you guys too long here while I do this. I'll just speed run this part. I've got this little pink marker type of thing. Maybe we could just color this a bit. Let's go to this side as well. I'll use green for my university classes and lectures, and I'll use black for basically everything else, tasks and to-do lists and things that I really want to do. And we'll use the blue one for appointments. First off, I want to write the university classes that I have. And the initial one is I have a class on Monday, and I'll write it with the circle. I'll write the name of the class, and I'll write the time when the class takes place. So in this case, it takes from here to here because I've got 2 classes. Tuesday, I have a class in the morning. I don't really want to write the whole name of the class. And the class is at 10 till 11, I think. And the other class, now on Wednesday, I don't have any classes. And on Thursday, I have another class. I have a meeting with a professor on Thursday. So I need to write this with blue. And the meeting is at 2 o'clock. I don't think I have any other classes for the other week, and I think it's the same for this one, but I don't want to write the classes right away to this week because some of them won't be taking place this week and some of them will be taking place the next week. I don't have any other appointments as of yet. I think I don't, but now I'll write some things that I need to do and things that I need to keep in mind. So that's pretty much of an overview, just simply of things that I have to do. And I'll rearrange these like depending on either the days where I have classes, and I'll also arrange them throughout the day what happens. So I might have to like go grocery shopping, or I have to you know, do normal stuff that people do. I have to take care of my plants. So I don't want to limit myself like at this hour or at this time I'll do this, at this time I'll do this, after an hour I'll do this. You know, I don't want to limit myself that much. I want to know that I have to have some tasks in a day that I have to finish, and I'll do everything I can and I'll work around it as much as I can to complete these tasks. I'll leave this one blank for the moment because I would have to see how much of these tasks I need to push to this week and how my classes are going to be decided. So yeah, that is basically for this week what I have. It's really simple, it's really fast. I don't have anything fancy yet, but as soon as I have something fancy, I'll let you guys know. So everybody, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If I have any other ideas on how to design a weekly planner or even a monthly, I'll definitely show you in the future. And yeah, so I'm wearing a different shirt right now because I may or may not have forgotten to film the outro and I have to do it on a different day. So I guess you'll never know. So please like, subscribe, follow me on my socials, and I see you next time. Bye! Guess who's home alone and came...